All right, we are going to run another league. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully, a little bit better than the last one. Went 2-3 after I think a 2-0 start. It was just rough. We Blue Red Delver just kind of went ham on us, and then we lost to Doomsday because it's Doomsday. And then game. I think it was the last match. Yeah, we lost to Green White Depths, which historically a good matchup, but we got Wasteland locked out after keeping a 3-land 5-card hand, I want to say, and just didn't draw more lands. And that's a really good way to lose the game after they played Sylvan Library and had the swords for our Spirit of Labyrinth. But we're hoping to have this league go a little better. Hope everyone's enjoying the content. I'm still learning kind of what the best positioning for everything is. So please, I welcome feedback. Hopefully everyone enjoys, the content. But we are ready for our first match. Let's see what happens. Nicolo. I don't think I played against them tonight. Got a Yorion Sky Noodle. We're on the draw, so I don't think we can keep this hand, unfortunately. Old DnT, I would totally snap this off, but there are too many ways to kill a Vial now, and we only have 1-2. So even if we hit a land, not really about it. Yeah, this hand's fine. We'll just bottom a Plains. Also bottom the Retrofitter Foundry. Weird. I think we do that, actually. I guess if they have a Wasteland for the Saga, it's not really what we want. Yeah, I think I can just bottom a Plains and be fine. All right. Don't Doomsday me. It's like don't be like that, man. We could really effectively hide what we're doing, but I think we're just gonna play this Retrofitter Foundry. If they daze it, they daze it. But we have 3 really good 2-drops to follow up. Okay. It smells like Doomsday again, which, why? Yeah, we will see. Force of Will. Okay, this is probably not Doomsday. I can't imagine Doomsday is forcing that card out of the Yorion deck. Okay, is this the... Okay, well, I guess they get to take their pick. All these cards are pretty good, though. I think they're probably taking the Stoneforge Mystic, but I could easily see a case for the other 2 cards based on what's in their hand. Yeah, okay. Took the Stoneforge. I feel like I kind of want to get this Spirit into play. Yeah. If they have push, then I get punished, but that's what it is. They did not. Not punished. What did they exile? It's the Force of Will. Force of Will. Okay. So yeah, now we get to play Saga plus Thalia, and if they kill the Thalia, we get 2 Swords Plowshares. If they do play out a if this is a Chain of Smog combo deck, I will probably just Swords the Witherbloom, but I don't know that it's that deck yet, and so I'm not going to act accordingly. Okay. Nothing. Okay. All right. Attack. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. Are we just recruiting for a... I think we're recruiting for a Solitude here. Weirdly enough. So now if it is the Witherbloom combo deck, we have multiple removal spells, and if it isn't, we just get to start making dudes. Is it a Strix? Sure. This is fine. So it could also be a Lurin. That's the other deck that comes to mind. Okay. So we probably play Wasteland plus Thalia. Yeah, I don't hate that. And now we get to just pass the turn. We can either make a dude or yeah. Plague Engineer. What a jerk. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They're dead. Checks out. We take one here, I'm sure. Cool. Let's make a guy. Let's untap. Yeah, let's make a guy. Get an Aether Vial. All right, we got 3 3s. I think these are just like pretty free attacks, right? Yeah, fine with this. There's a Saga doing some good work here. Of course, we have 2 removal spells rolled up in our hand. In case, sure, that's fine. Just go ahead and kill this thing now. And pump it up. Okay. Yeah, attack for 2. It's pretty free. Yeah. Put Yo-Yo into hand. Alright. And we're not in bad shape here. That's going to be a yes. That's 5 mana. So we can just attack for 2. And then we get to hold up a bunch of stuff. I don't feel like there's a reason to do anything, so we're just gonna take this up to 3. All right, attack for 2. All right. Yeah. Cast 3/2. Force will, sure. This is fine. Is there a reason? If there's an Allurin, this is kind of problematic. But if it's literally anything else, we're in pretty good shape. He also will have the mana to cast Allurin regardless, because we got rid of a Bayou, so I think it's fine. I think I'd rather just have the extra mana. And we have almost lethal right here. Are we okay? I was like, are we Delugiing? Ooze, sure. Okay, is it just literally a mid-range deck? Do I care? Yeah, I think 2 extra points of life is not going to make the difference. Okay. So during end step, we get to do this 4. Another one. Okay. Yeah, you got it. This is 3. So I think I don't actually eat anything here, weirdly enough. Whatever, I'll give him one more turn. I think it's fine. Like, especially with this going to 5, I don't think there's a reason to... Yeah. I think we're wasting here. Yeah, just the Yorion. I think we just get Solitudes here as a way to insulate ourselves. Sure. Yeah, that's still lethal. Just name 2 here. Sure. Attack for lethal damage. Yeah. All right. Honestly, seems fine. Maybe a cage. Maybe a needle. But I don't think it's a Green Sun's deck, so I don't think the cage is where we want to be, and I don't think there's a whole lot of activated abilities we need to stop. So yeah, Urza Saga was good. It traded with a Baleful Strix and got in, I think, 6 or 8 damage. Pretty good. We're really good at drawing Retrofitter Foundry. I will keep this hand, and I think we're just gonna, yeah, like all these cards are pretty good. Forceful? Sure. Pitching Brainstorm. All right. They don't have that. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to run out the Stoneforge Mystic here. Yeah, let's get a Cauldron. Seems fine. I would consider a Jite if I didn't already have it in my hand. Smells like a dead Stoneforge Mystic to me. Yep, Fatal Push, sure. In worst case scenario, we just run out another Stoneforge Mystic. Leovold, sure. So I don't hate Solitude. I guess we can also just play the Stoneforge Mystic first. Do I even care about the Leovold is the question. And I feel like the answer might actually be no. Alright, I get to Brainstorm. That's the thing, right? Like, it's a 3/3, but I don't draw cards anyway. I don't think this is an Echo deck, and like the Cauldron and the Stoneforge Mystic brick it, as well as the Retrofitter Foundry. So yeah, as long as we like start drawing some lands, I think we're in really good shape, and we do need to start playing a lot faster. But Scavenging Ooze, sure. Oh man, do I actually get to put Cauldron into play? That's pretty exciting. Oh man, this is just so good. Force of Will. Okay, sure. Pitching Strix. All right. Yeah. Okay. You got it. Yeah, they know about Cauldron and Batterskull, right? I guess I should have put the Cauldron in when they were tapped out. Because they could have Sudden Edict, which is definitely something I need to start playing around. All right. So we can either put the Batter Skull in or make a Thopter or a Servo. Don't hate that. You got it. Yep. I don't think Scavenging Ooze is a legacy playable card anymore, unfortunately. This deck feels like it was kind of pre-Modern Horizons too. Okay, sure. And pre-Modern Horizons 2 is just like does not feel like it cuts it anymore. Sure. I guess there's no reason to, since I can't force. Now we get to free roll and attack with both. Cool. So they do have 7 power. But opponent. Yeah, I mean, these are sweet cards, but they just don't keep up with things like companions and honestly the year of 2020 Magic. Like, man, I loved Scavenging Ooze. That card's great. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like it cuts the mustard anymore. Especially if you're not playing like a Green Sun package. Okay, played the land we knew about. No attack, no block again? Alright, sure. Let's just kill this. By kill, I mean exile, of course, send him to farm. Yeah, you can draw a card. Yeah, I've got 9 power coming in without having to do it. Well, 10 power because I'm definitely attacking with the Stoneforge. Abrupt Decay, sure. Are you still priced into blocking this? And I just pump twice, turn it into a 9/9. Assassin's Trophy? Alright, sure. Is there a reason to kill, like, Solitude the Scavenging Ooze in response? I feel like no is the answer. He gains 4, goes to 10. Goes to 10, and then we crack in for 9. That's fine. Yeah, sure. And honestly, we can just suit up the Batter Skull onto the germ now. Sure. Yeah, we'll make a do it end of turn. Opponent's super duper beyond dead. This is just to make sure we don't get sudden edicted here. I respect that. All right, yeah, take all the game actions. I get it. I mean, I'm not doing this, right? Yay. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to talk about in this matchup besides 2020 and 2021 Magic cards are a little busto compared. We're off to a good start this league. Let's see if we can keep it going. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into round 2. Awesome. Here we go. And we did get round 1, of course, which is nice. And let's see if we can keep it going. All right, let's see how this round goes. Lawler Stank. All right, yeah, I'll be on the play. I mean, I feel like this hand's a keep, right? We're on the play. We have a 2-drop into a 3-drop into a 3-drop into a 3-drop. Cool. Okay. Oh no. No. Oh no. Why? Oh, this makes me so sad. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Oh well, that's what it is. Yep. Alright, well, I'm not going to say words, but, you know, hopefully they don't have a Wirewood Symbiote. Okay. Yep. 3 mana. What's it gonna be? Oh, this is so unfortunate. So we're in Peacekeeper, Containment Priest, Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle. Yeah, those are at least good cards. Probably the Mindbreak Traps. Okay. So we get to eat the Hermit Druid. So at least there's that. Or the Heritage Druid. You know what I mean. Oh. Is there a reason for me not to attack? I don't think so. So next turn we recruit up what? Maybe a spirit? Maybe another Skyclave? Maybe a Solitude? Okay. Might be a Solitude. Okay. Yeah. So the other thing to consider is if we get a good 2-drop, then we can put the Yorion into our hand next turn, play the 2-drop, and then the following turn we can play the Yorion to blink all our guys. So I don't hate, I guess, get a spirit here. Play this. Now I think I want to block, so not big on the attack here. Yeah, so if they don't go too crazy this turn, we're not in that bad a shape, but you know, who knows? Is this matchup actually better than Doomsday? Maybe. I don't know. We have a lot more interaction points than we used to, but man, it feels so bad still. Are we just getting hoofed here? I guess we can't get hoofed off of that. Okay. Natural order for hoof. Maybe Progenitus. Yeah, can't be countered. All right. +4 across the board. Nine. Yeah, all right. Let's see, that's 10. Doesn't really matter what we block, right? That's 5, 11. So that's 10, 16. Yeah, okay, whatever. So we were probably supposed to get a Solitude there. Yeah, so if we got Solitude, we actually aren't in terrible shape. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. That's fine. These are good. These are probably good enough. Peacekeeper, of course. Containment Priest, of course. Batterskull does like almost literal nothing. We want all the swords. We don't want, I think, any of the Thalias. And then I don't think we need the Retrofit or Foundry either. Okay. Yeah, that's... Alright. Can't get comboed too early if we have that. The Peacekeeper is obviously insane. Yep. I would like to play first. I think this is a keep. We have multiple removal spells. We have a Mom as well. Hopefully we hit another white source so we can Mom plus swords next turn, but I'll take an Aether Vial too. I'm not going to be that picky. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, I like that a lot. So, because that lets us get a Grafdigger's Cage early. Yeah, I think we just play out this Mom anyway. Could also play Stoneforge. Stoneforge seems real good. Just Cauldron them? Yeah, it's probably actually correct. Because they can't do a lot against the Cauldron. They can dismember, right? But they've already used one. Sure. break that too. It is unfortunate that we can't really play out the mom, but I think that's okay. And just, oop. Because it doesn't even counter, right? Just exiles, yeah, okay. All right, an opponent's dead in 2 turns. All right. Next turn we get to get a Grafdigger's Cage. Rex Sage? I guess you can blow up the Saga. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Cool. We still have this Cauldron in play. I don't feel too bad about our spot, weirdly enough. Cool. White source. Don't hate that either. Yeah, so we can swords, but I don't think we want a swords. I think we just want to put the GT in and then GT them, especially if they tap out a black mana. Okay. This is honestly probably fine. That's 1 spell. Two spells. Okay. I don't think we care about the heritage druid though. This is really weird. I feel like we just get so far ahead if we get to connect with this Cauldron with the GT on it. I know it's not. That's not surprising, but okay, Cradle. Yeah. Is it a hoof? I'll mind break, drop a hoof. Yeah. Cool. All right. Do you have Abrupt Decay, opponent? Well, I guess we get to do this first, right? Are they conceding? Yeah, okay. Whee! Okay. So that's one way to do it. Yeah, I don't think we're doing it any different, right? Thalia is bad. These other cards are pretty good. I'm about it. Alright. Cool. Yeah, we'll reveal Yorion. Yeah, I mean, we have Mom into Spirit into multiple points of removal. Yeah. Not really throwing this hand back, so obviously I'd like another white source, but Green Sun, sure. Okay, that's great. Yeah, we'll play out this Mom. Next turn we're probably playing the Spirit next turn. Probably playing Spirit off of Wasteland would be my best guess. Queer Nature's obnoxious, for sure. Sure. Okay, it's for Dryad, so it doesn't actually... Symbiote, that's another annoying one. Yeah, alright. No reason to do anything yet. Yeah, play out the Spirit. I don't think we want to Solitude yet. I think we... Because if we get to untap, we're actually not in a bad spot. Because we get to Skyclave. And his upkeep. Question is, do we Solitude? If we Solitude, we hit the Wirewood Symbiote. Can't go too crazy, but I don't think we're winning that game, right? This is tough, for sure. Hopefully we just like draw Recruiter, because I think we can keep ourselves alive for one turn. That was a good hit. Oh no. Oh well. oh well. I don't think there's a reason to hit anything here. They just have natural hoof. That'd be real gross. It looks like it. So then they put in hoof. They have 4 creatures. It becomes a 9. So it would only pump for 15. And we get to eat the hoof. I think it's okay. Green Sun for it. Sure. Yeah, so we definitely have to Solitude here. Yeah. +4/+4. We definitely need to hit something good, but we're not dead. And not being dead is the first step to, you know. Okay, so we take 14 here. Might as well just block. Yeah, pro green. But opponent's kind of low on resources. We could waste the Cradle, play the Port. Yeah, definitely doing that, right? That seems pretty easy. And then port them down. No attacks. I know, I'm brave. Okay. so he just bounces whichever one we block. See if he does anything first. Okay, cool. So we don't have to protect. So we need another creature here. Preferably like a Skyclave Apparition would be choice. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, and he bounced the Quirion Ranger, right? So we can Wasteland safely. I think we get a GT. Well, Galdra's real good. Yeah, I like the Cauldron. Okay, so we survived the initial Crater Hoof hit. Whew. Yep, that one makes sense. This bounces a forest to return untap a creature. Yeah. Okay. All right, sure. That's a thing. I feel like the spirit is probably doing work, but you know, I don't know. Maybe they don't have visionaries or whatever else in their hand. It's funny because, you know, I love this Cauldron and everything, but I really kind of would prefer just a, you know, a recruiter or a peacekeeper. Can't really attack. I mean, you can attack with that and that. Sure. Block. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Protect. Dismember? Yeah, sure. Killing the Stoneforge. Sure. Okay. Pro green. Now he gets to bounce that. Oh. Well, okay. I'm very surprised. Sure. I don't hate the Wasteland here. And we can just port pretty easily. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't hate that. Yeah. And I think we just put this into our hand like this. Probably like this, honestly. Okay. All right. DnT Urza Saga being pretty good, honestly. Bless you, doggo. Okay. Welp. We're kind of priced into blocking both, right? Like here. One, two, three, four. We take 4 damage. We get to kill both symbiotes here. Yeah. I think the spirit's more, I think the mom's probably more important, right? We save a life point if we do this. This is tough. Maybe we're supposed to get GT too. It's close. Okay. Sure. Do we waste in response? Kind of like that. Yeah, like this way, even if they pick it up, I'm saving damage. Okay, sure. Do you have another dismember? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another one. Jesus. Sure. Okay. Okay, so we've seen 2 dismembers. I don't hate just playing Peacekeeper here. Alright, do you have another removal spell, opponent? I don't think we make a creature. I think we just pay for the Peacekeeper. Yep. Yeah, I think it's just Grafdigger's Cage. Okay. I think we just get a mom. I'm not doing anything, so. Okay. That is, in fact, not another dismember. Sure. Well, at least we got one of the symbiotes off the table. Okay, so we pay for the Peacekeeper, play the mom, see what else we draw. But we have their Green Suns and their Natural Orders shut off right now too. which of course is really big game. They've already used their Wirewood Symbiote now. Yep. Draw a card. You got it. Sure. All right. I will choose to pay for this. Ooh, Solitude. That is a good one. We would have to pitch Yorion, so probably not happening. But it is nice to have access to. Maybe we do just kill the Wirewood Symbiote here with the Yorion. We can eventually just... so we're not like hard casting the Solitude anytime soon. We've gotten rid of one Wirewood Symbiote. I think we just do this now. They draw 2 more cards. Yeah. I think it's worth it. Oh, they didn't even pick up the other Visionary? Okay. That might have been F6, but I didn't think they were. All right, Peacekeeper. I really appreciate you being here for me. Yeah, whatever. Always yield, and yes. Wish I could always yes that. That'd be nice. All right, well, we have a non-summoning sick mom here. Might as well do this. All right, yeah. Now we just need to find a Flicker Wisp or, something else. Perfect. Like I said, I'm not doing this anytime soon anyway. It's not like our opponents had a lot of life here. Yep. That's not a bad one. Is it possible we're just supposed to get another mom? I don't hate that. Yeah, I'm kind of cool with that. We can just have this game go long. Start playing pretty quick, though. We're here to keep peace. Ooh. Sure. You start auto yielding to those. Ooh. I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're just gonna always yield to this. Yeah, you can make this guy so big, and I respect that, because who doesn't like making a big idiot, right? Okay, okay. Play Mom. Play Stoneforge. Go get a GT. Do they have 2 removal spells is the question. Oh, he lost connection and joined the game. Okay. I wonder why. Could have just been Moto things. Oh, always yield. Yeah, you can play out all your dudes. Okay, okay. Yeah, so put Cauldron in and leave up Swords. I don't think we're sorting anything here. No reason to. Sure, sure. No drawing cards. Okay, okay. Yeah, just the recruiter, I think. Always yield, yes. And then we just get another Flicker Wisp. Yeah, we can get real fancy with a couple Flicker Wisps, blinking each other. Sure. Sure. Yeah, you got it. Makes sense. Sure. He just always yields to that. That's fine. Yeah, he's a big boy. Recruiter. so now we can Flicker Wisp out a Flicker Wisp. Okay. Get another Flicker Wisp. Yeah. So what are we wisping here? We're probably wisping out the Peacekeeper so we can attack for 9. And then attack for 12 by swordsing it, right? We can also... Yeah, we're just going to flicker out the Peacekeeper here. Yeah, so that's 9, 14 damage coming through. Oh my god, it has reach. It has reach. Secret Reach is a powerful mechanic. This thing has reach? What? Okay, cool. And yeah, I think we play the Needle, Scavenging Ooze, and then probably put this GT into play. Yeah, put the GT into play on the Germ. Here. Sure. Is there anything else we want to do? Probably play out the spirit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bodies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, that's the construct's real big, actually. Rex Sage, sure. What a jerk. Okay, that's fine. That's super obnoxious. Oh boy. Okay, cage down. Sure. Sure. Oh, I probably could have mind break trap that. Whatever, that's fine. Allosaurus Shepherd? Sure. I think I'm just going to do this now. Okay, well, we're definitely killing him this turn. Okay, so we protect these two. Attack for 1,000,000. This should do it. Definitely did not mean for this to be the turn, but 9. That's 19. That blocks one of it. Cool. Good game. take 19 more. Yeah, that was even more damage. Whoo! All right. That was one heck of a game. All right. Let's hop into the next one. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we have Peacekeeper in our deck, the Elves matchup feels a lot better. Whew. Who says you need to loop Yorion to win with Peacekeeper? Wow, that was... Whew. I guess I need to get a Peacekeeper altar now for my deck, too. Man, what a pain in the ass. Oh, well. But, yeah. Man, that card saved my bacon. We're 1,000% dead without that card, so, you know, it's good news. All right, and it looks like we are ready for round 3. Okay. Alamon 1, 2, 3. Don't know what they're on. They have an 8-card deck. It's probably the mirror. This hand is not the best in the mirror, but it does have Mom and Mom Protection, so I think it's a keep. It also lets me hit my land drops, which is really big. And, yep, of course they have Yorion as well. Let's see what they got. Is it a Oh, Flooded Strand. So it's probably... Could be the Allure deck, could be Esper Vial. Either way, I'm like fine with all these cards. I mean, the reality is a lot of these decks, like, it makes sense. Just throw them with 20 more cards, make all your 3-ofs and 2-ofs, 4-ofs, and then you just get a Freeze Force. Okay, so confirmed it is like very likely to be Esper Vial. They Force Willed. They have Yorion. I'd be surprised if it was a different deck, but it is what it is. All right. Baleful Strix. So it could be a Lurin still. I don't think that's the case, but, you know. All right, I think we just play out the Spirit here. I'm just going to F6 since this game might go long, and we don't really want them. Okay, yeah. Confirmed Esper Vial. It's fine. All right. So, I think we're just supposed to play... So, like, if we go Saga plus put Yorion into our hand, we could also Prelate on 1, which I don't hate. I think it's possible we're supposed to play Wasteland, then Sanctum Prelate. I don't know. This is really tough. Saga seems really good. Like, it'll be a few turns before we put Yorion into our hand, but I think that's fine. And I don't hate Saga or Sanctum Prelate on 1. They're really incentivized to kill it. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how this is shaping up. And then we just make a couple constructs. I don't hate our spot at all. If they want to play a slow, grindy game, I'm happy to just make a couple of constructs every turn. I don't hate wasting that. Jailer. Okay, the good news is they don't actually get to draw a card. Okay, so they're going to do that. Sure. Makes sense. Jailer's kind of a beating here, but is what it is. I don't hate just attacking here. They're priced into blocking for sure. Then we can Swords their Jailer, or whichever they don't block. Okay, so they did block with the Jailer. That's fine. Okay. I don't think we care about that card too much, do we? Probably not. Yeah, so. Yep. So we get to make a construct, play Swords to Plowshares. What a jerk. Okay. Yep. Okay, Yorion into hand, sure. So they probably have Swords to Plowshares here. I'm just gonna Swords now. Right. Yeah, I mean, let's get in there. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did not expect that. Oh wow. It's fine. I know we don't draw another card, but I did not expect to actually keep them from drawing more cards. Say, I think got, what, 2 cards off that, which is definitely a pain in the ass. They're going to waste here probably. Yep. Sure, another Aether Vial. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, just attack for 3 right here. Cool. Question is, are we wasting here? I don't hate that. Keeps them off double white as well. I don't feel like we want to do that, but since we have so many lands, I don't hate it either. Yeah, they have their vials going, which, you know, not my favorite thing in the world, but it's also probably okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Just bash in for 4? From to 10? I just get a free block on the construct if they have, like, anything. Yep. So they probably took up all of them. So they have another land. Okay, they do. Okay, so it's no longer a free attack. So I don't hate playing Yorion here. Like, we can attack with the Spirit. If they flash in the Yorion, block the Spirit. Like, I'm pretty fine with this. Because that means we do draw a card, and then we can Yorion blink. Yep. Okay, sure. To the surprise of no one. Okay, so they blinked the... Okay. I do like drawing more cards. Alright, do they also have Force of Will? Oh, it looks like it. Maybe a Venser. Yeah, probably a Force of Will. Okay. We do get to draw a card, which is sweet. Okay. That is kind of funny. It's not something I really want to do, but I don't hate that I have access to do it. We only have one card in hand. I guess it'll be 2 cards. Yep, so they hit me. How does this deck play this many Wastelands too? This is wild. So we were probably just supposed to play the Yorion. And that way we get to draw a card if it resolves. And if it doesn't resolve, then we still... I mean, then they don't draw cards off the Monarch either. Meddling Mage? Sure. What do you even name here? Probably Swords, Plowshares, or Solitude would be my pick. Stoneforge Mystic, sure. Awesome. I think we're just going to get buried. We have drawn a lot of lands, which usually is on plan for the deck, but they also had 2 Wastelands for both Urza's Sagas, so we only got to make 1 construct out of 2 of them, which is really frustrating. But that's okay. Like, we're probably just going to lose to the Palace Jailer, 30 turns later. I'll give myself 1 or 2 more draw steps. I think we have to take the hit here. Okay. Makes sense. And I think we can bounce this now. I think that's fine. During end step. Maybe we'll just draw Cauldra. Oh my goodness. I think we can concede here. Okay. I'm conceding primarily for time's sake. But yeah, we saw 1, 2, 3. We saw like 13 lands that game. So Containment Priest, obviously, pretty insane. Needle's good. And I think that's it. As for what to trim, Folly is actually not as bad as I thought in this matchup. Sanctum Prelate, I'm not huge on, though. I think we can cut Sanctum Prelate and, like... I feel like we can probably cut a Wasteland, honestly. Because this game will go so long. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Because I kind of want all my equipment, too. Yeah, all my equipment, all my removal seems really good. So the deck is just a pile of 4-ofs and the Skull, Cauldra, and like the artifact package for both the Sagas and the Yeah, the Sagas, as well as the Stoneforge package, of course. These kind of matchups do make me want to play like one Walking Ballista and I don't know, something sweet like a Basilisk Collar. Just throw it on that bad boy, get him. But, we'll see. Okay. Yes, I would like to be on the play. There's a Yorion. And let's see what our hand looks like. Hand is fine. Yeah, I think this is okay. We have Mom into Mom, Swords, Plowshares. I don't like the Batterskull being in my hand, but that's fine. Also, if they keep a hand that they need Aether Vial to function, and we hit a land in the next few turns, we can address that issue. Yeah, this is why I think it was reasonable to cut the Wasteland. What? Sure. Okay. This is why I'm just like, all right, look. Like that, I mean, I'm fine losing to it because that's funny, but that does not feel like a legacy playable card to me. And I don't think we need to use this Swords of Plowshares on it. I would like to just, hit a few more lands, honestly. Like, that's the best thing we could do. Fourth Bridge Prowler. Okay. Sure. Jesus. Is this card good? I guess it's like a 1/1 that kills all the cards out of the Delver deck on turn 1. I'm not sold on it, but it's sweet. So, and I think we're just fine taking this hit. I think we can save these for better cards. And I would love to just see a few more lands. That would just make me the happiest of campers. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, I'll take it. It's fine even at this point in the game. Yeah, I'll take a hit. I'll go to 19 again. Wild. Okay. And we'll probably Swords of Plowshares, like whatever comes down. Don't do it. Okay, sure. I will probably Swords that thing. What are they getting? What? Is it steal artifacts? Is that what it is? Okay, sure. With mana value X or less, if that isn't... Oh my goodness. Okay, sure. So, do I even want to tick this up? I don't think I do. Yeah. Do we just put Yorion into our hand? I don't think that's the line. We just eat their guy, move on with our day. Do you want to steal an artifact? I think you just want to keep things on board against him or her. Hit a couple more land drops. We can start making constructs now too, which is great. We kind of pressure the Thieving Skydiver to actually come in. So it looks like the Thieving Skydiver. I would assume, yep. Okay, so they're going to steal the Aether Vial. That's fine. It does fly, which is pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, and I think we just pass here. I think this apparition is worth more. And we can either get honestly, a Retrofitter Foundry is probably really good, right? I think we can take a hit. Sure, Strixie Wixie. Yeah, you got it. That one I might Swords. Ooh, another one? Yeah, I don't hate getting a Retrofitter Foundry here. Yeah, feels like a pretty free attack. Take 5? Yeah, that's fine. I probably should have made him take 6 instead, but this will go off in 2 turns, so like long before they get to activate the Vial. Yeah, so we just make a 1/1 here. All right, yeah, take 2. This is the problem I feel like with this deck. It's mana, like it has a million basics, but it's also trying to hit like double white for Palace Jailer. I don't know. I feel like you just kind of lean in. You're like, all right, cool. I can lose to Wasteland, and I think that's fine. Soul Herder. That's a good one. But it doesn't do that much yet, right? It's a target creature you control. Okay, sure. And it gets a counter whenever a creature is exiled. Okay, so off his 2. That's fine. You get a counter. I'll make a guy. Turn these into 4/4s. Don't hate this. I don't hate that either. But I feel like we're just supposed to... I feel like making... Yeah, whatever. This is fine. This also lets us block and then turn our servo into a bigger dude, which I like. Yeah, I think just the 2 4/4s, and then we make a 5/5. Oh, it's like 1 blue. Sure. Gilded Drake. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Make another guy. Yeah, let's just build an army. Keep it simple. And so this coming turn, we can also make another 4/4, or make another, oh god. Yeah, so we can make a third 5/5, and then we could play Aether Vial too, and we get a needle on the off the Saga to hit their Aether Vial, and then we just attack for, what is that, a bajillion? You control, yeah. So they can't just like blink their Gilded Drake because they own it. That would be super sweet. Yeah, I like just making this into a 1/1 flyer. Seems better. These sagas, man. So good. I'm glad they are not Field of Ruin. Because that card is bad. Okay, what you got? What you got, tartar sauce? Tater salad. Okay. Skyclave Apparition. Probably eating the Retrofitter Foundry, I would assume? Yeah, okay. So let's make a 1/1 flyer, because that's a better creature than a 1/1 ground creature. Okay. That is hella annoying. Sure. And we needed to... Okay. Now he probably, I would assume, blanks Charming Prince or Skyclave. We do need to find some sort of answer to like this Soul Herder. Just because, you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Another target creature. Okay, so you do target. I think it's going to be close. The Thieving Skydiver was really obnoxious, for sure. Okay, just going to gain 3 life. It's reasonable. And what are we stealing this time? Construct, sure. That's not super annoying. Let's, get a Pithing Needle. Name Aether Vial. I guess we just do this. Attack with some 5/5s. Yeah, 1/5/5. Yeah, well, like we just didn't have the tools we needed, unfortunately. Okay. I don't feel like there's a lot to be done this game, but we'll see. We needed another Skyclave Apparition, or a Recruiter for a Skyclave Apparition, or assault. Like any piece of removal, right, would have been good. We were probably supposed to just let this 1/1 keep hitting us, but I got impatient, so we probably could have just waited. All right. Yeah, I don't know how this deck beats combo decks. Is the issue. I guess it's kind of always been its issue. Yeah, so they probably blink the Charming Prince to blink the Gilded Drake to steal another construct, and I'm in like not great shape. Or they could blink the Skyclave to eat the Needle, so the Aether Vial works, and it shrinks my constructs as well. But we are pressuring him to do things at least. Yeah, I'm still fine with kind of our board plan. We boarded out a Sanctum Prelate and a Wasteland for the Needle and that Containment Priest. Yeah, Containment Priest would be amazing too. Spell Seeker, sure. Okay. What are we looking for? Like a Swords Plowshares, Prismatic Ending, something like that. Swords Plowshares, sure. Man, clearly the line is to play Tristani. Yep. Charming Prince it is. Yeah, makes sense. It is kind of funny because we keep getting flyers at least. Okay. I don't hate it. Whatever. Get to attack with a couple 6/6s and a 1/1 flyer. All right. I mean, this is a lethal attack at least. Okay, so they take 7. Should let my opponent know I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Yeah, so they get to exchange something. Probably the germ. Yeah, that's fine. They can't get too aggressive because we can just move. Sure. Like we can just move the Batter Skull to something else. I'm honestly tempted to just block here. Yeah, just trade the Gilded Drake so that way they can't blink it anymore at least. I don't hate that because I don't want them blinking that anymore. What costs are they paying? Okay, Yorion, sure. Okay, sure. So what are you eating here? Probably the needle, I would assume. Okay. They do have Swords Plowshares up, which is obnoxious, to say the least. Oh, good. Alright, well, let's move the Batter Skull over to this illusion, I think. Yeah. I think I have this flyer and this 5/5 Vigilance Lifelinker. This doesn't actually do anything, but I don't think it's getting better for me either. So yeah, all right. Let's do the thing. Because I can't take much of this. I can put the Soul Herder in front of something. Okay, yeah. So it's gain a bunch of life. They block there, block there. Okay. Sure. 6 damage. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we just needed, a piece of removal at basically any point this game, and we would have been in very good shape. We did not find one, though, so we're likely dead. I think we had basically 14 additional pieces of removal between the Recruiters, the other 2 Swords Plowshares, the Solitudes, and the Skyclaves. I guess 1 Skyclave. So 13 pieces of removal. Okay, crunch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17. It is kind of funny because they don't have a way to really answer the Batter Skull on the Thopter. That's kind of funny. just Charming Prince, sure. They did cast that Swords that we know about, and this Yorion, so we're good. Okay. Yeah, but like if we can just find a like a Skyclave here, we're actually not in terrible shape because we get to eat this Soul Herder. It's probably gonna just gain 3, and that's reasonable as well. Okay. What can we recruit for? I think we start by just recruiting and then going from there. Oh, Force of Will? Okay. Okay, well, now we're dead. GG's. Okay, sure. Alright, well, hopefully we can bounce back to a 4-1. Alright, and we are back. Let's hop into round 4. Curious to see what we're going to face off against. Again, let me know how the sound settings and everything are. Goal is to, not spend a fortune on video recording, but just make it, pretty pleasant to watch. If you have recommendations in terms of how I can cut out dead air, definitely open for those. I try to do that as much as I can, but sometimes it is harder than others. All right, and it looks like we are good to go for round 4. Let's see what happens. All right, and I did restart Moto before this round. Looks like we are on the play, facing off against Unique Username 3. I respect the the naming convention they're using. Man, as much as I want to keep this hand, I don't think we can. Well, let's time to do some digging. Out of curiosity, would this be a reasonable hand to keep? I mean, it's not wanting to find him, so let's go ahead and throw it back. Moto does seem to be running slow. Wow. This hand is certainly a keep. I think we bottom this GT. Done. We're going to close out some of these windows as well. Okay. Yeah, let's get this mom into play. There we go. I think I figured out what was going on with my computer. All right, Verdant Catacombs. I don't think we're in too much danger of getting comboed, so I don't hate playing the Rishadan port. Just playing the Stoneforge Mystic out. Okay, let's get a Kaldra. In the blind, especially if we have a Mother of Runes to protect, it is certainly the most powerful equipment we can get. And if they thought seize us, then we can always flicker the Stoneforge this turn, which would make me sad, but c'est la vie. Okay. Ponder. Okay, I don't know what the opponent's on. Verdant Catacombs, Volcanic Island. So at least a 3 or 4 color deck, probably. All right, opponent, what you got? What you got? They could have a stifle here, but like I said, like if they do have a stifle to okay, I have no clue what opponent's doing. Is this Tess? Feels like Tess. All right. Let's get Cauldron in there, start clocking. That certainly gave us a lot more information. Yeah, it's probably the Tess version that's running like the main deck Veil of Summers, if I had to guess. I've heard that's running around with Mr. B Cook. Yeah. Brainstorm, sure. I mean, if we're dead, we're dead. Not a whole lot we can do. We do have a sneaky 5 life if we need to, which is fun. So if they don't go off super effectively, then we're in pretty good shape because we can always Solitude this Cauldron. It's not like what I want to do, but if it means we're not dead and opponent's hellbent, I'm kind of about it. And we'd bring in a bunch of stuff as well. Sure. Yeah, we get to bring in the Mind Break traps, the Deafening Silence, of course. And then depending on what we see, we can bring in the Cage Leyline package as well. Potentially bring in a lot of stuff. Cut the GT from the Stoneforge package post board. Cut a lot of these high CMC things. Like, definitely the Sword Splashers. Dark Ritual, all right. Let's see, that's 2 Storm, I think. Okay. This, okay, sure. Yep. What cards were exiled? 2 LEDs, a Burning Wish, and a Ponder. All right. Trying to think if there's anything we want to recruit for. I do know we're getting in for 6 here. Yeah, 6. Could deploy the Flicker Wisp as well. I don't think cutting a mana does that much to them. Especially with the 2 LEDs. Yeah, I don't hate the Flicker Wisp here, honestly. Especially since we can go ahead and hit... I don't think there's a reason to hit the Stoneforge or the Cauldron. I think we just hit this. Yeah, so now we have lethal. So at least they have to kill us this turn. Yep. All right. What else you got? Okay, makes sense. A fancy Lotus Petal, I see. Probably keep the untapped one, because... Duh. And it was tempting to go recruit for a Thalia, but that doesn't put lethal into play unless we attack with the mom as well. Right? Yeah, we'd be 1 short. Okay. They did pitch Tendrils. Yep. Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, so they go to 4. Drew a bunch of cards. Like, we're probably dead, but we might not be. I've certainly won from worse spots in this. All right. Storm is 6. 7. Yeah, so we will bring in the ley lines now that we pretty much know. Well, it's very unlikely they don't have Pass in Flames, right? Okay. Yeah. Now we're dead, right? Okay. Rite of Flame does make me want to play the ley lines because it shuts off some of their angles. And we should have enough cards to cut. Yeah. Cool. The good news is the defense grid didn't matter. The only reason I'm not just 6ing here is because we do want to be able to protect this Cauldra. Oh my god, is this one still exiled? Yeah, they still have these 2, I think. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Super duper dead. Not going to make him click through that. Okay. So I don't hate Solitude in the matchup, but Swords to Plowshares is pee-poopy. Retrofitter Foundry, not a grindy matchup we're looking for. So, actually, I don't hate Needle for Wishclaw Talisman either. So we could probably bring in like these 12. I don't think we need the Solitude now that I'm like thinking about it, because we still have the Skyclaves, if nothing else, right? We can probably trim some lands here. We can probably trim a Caracas. Having our white sources is super important, but we probably don't need the Jite. I like most of these. Sanctum Prelate's quite good. So definitely cut these. So we need to cut 2 cards. We can probably trim like 2 Flicker Wisps and be fine with that. Yeah, and we have a lot of really good hate here. So, all right. Yeah, I'm down. We have good interaction pieces with Thalia, Spirit, Skyclave. I would like to play first. Well, I mean, this hand would be so good if I had any lands. This hand's like pretty bad too, right? This hand's pretty bad. The Sagas do let us make dudes, and we can shut off their... I don't think we can keep a hand that has no pressure at all. Yeah, I mean, this hand's fine. I think we keep all 3 lands. We bottom... Well, we probably keep 2 lands. Yeah, we probably keep the Saga and the... Yeah, all right. This way we have 2 hate bears as well. Depending on what they do, we'll play either the Spirit or the Thalia. Of course, if they Thoughtseize, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I wouldn't have hated to see one of those deafening silences, but not like 3 of them, and not in the no land 7. All right, are we dead? It's always the question I ask my Storm opponent. Am I dead? All right. Okay. So if they don't play out their like artifact mana, I'm probably definitely slamming Thalia. And if they do, then I'm probably playing the Spirit. Maybe play Thalia anyway. It's close. We're only going to make a maximum of one construct out of this Saga, I think, because I think getting both of these Hate Bears into play is probably the line we want to be on. But we'll see. I do want to get a cage or something into play. So, yep. And we are going to leave up protection this game for sure. Last game probably could have attacked with Mom, but it would not have made a difference in terms of the clock. So I was disinclined from doing that. Okay. Okay. That was an insane draw, and it's even better reason to deploy the Spirit of Labyrinth. Because that way we actually hold up the mana for Mindbreak Trap. All right. Just like shutting off their Brainstorms, Ponders, Preordains. It's pretty insane. All right, opponent. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got nothing. You got nothing, opponent. Don't do it. Oh no. Wait, well, what costs are we paying here? I feel like Massacre would just be okay, sure. Cool with that one. All right. Question is, I guess we can make our decision based on our draw step. Okay, so we will, in fact, make a guy. I think we get a cage. I don't hate getting cage here. Get to attack for 5, then 7 at least. I think shutting off that as an out is relevant. We can't really... Yeah, so we have them dead in 2 turns, and we shut off their cantrips as well as their graveyard recursion. Rainbows. Oh, together we've made all 5 colors. We got some very synchronicity going on. I like it. One of these mana bases costs like $0, 3 cents, whatever, and this one costs, oh god, like 1,500, I think, at this point. Okay. Deal. Is it Massacre? Please let it be Massacre. This smells like Massacre, and that's spell number 3. Yep. All right. Boop. You have 0 mana spells. I also have 0 mana spells. All right. Seven, yeah. Trying to think if there's a reason to play this land out. There is, yeah. And we've actually shut off their Peer into the Abyss as well. Yeah, so if if they've got us here, they've got us here. But I feel like the Massacre was kind of their route to victory, and we mind broke that. Whew. Well, yeah. This is what I got, opponent. This is what I've got. We have the Mom to protect any of our individual creatures. They have to have a second Massacre here, and if it was coming, they would have just cast it already. I can't imagine they play like more than one between the Wish Claws and the Burning Wishes. I can't imagine they play more than one. Yeah, looks like our opponent has done well in Pauper, at least based on what I'm seeing on MTGO. But yeah, I'll go ahead and pause. Oh, are they doing something? Nope. I will let y'all know when they are doing. Okay. They cast an LED. Anything else? Yep. Rite of Flame. What? Burning Wish for Massacre again? Alright. Cool, so they're Hellbent. If I hit a land, I get to play Yorion. And their graveyard's still shut off. Grave Shot. Okay, sure. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so one at Spirit, one at Thalia. Okay, so one at each creature, and then I'm down to just protect this Spirit. Pro red, because it's the fastest clock. Yeah, and attack for 3. I'm down to attack for 4. YOLO. Boop. Might as well do that. Give it Vigilance. All right, well, Fetch Land doesn't do anything. I don't think there's a single card that lets them win the game here. Yeah, okay. All right. So they do have Chain of Vapor we saw as well. That's relevant. I don't think a lot changes here. Like maybe Retrofitter Foundry, but I think still getting Grafdigger's Cage or Pithing Needle is a better option. Flicker Wisp is so incredibly medium. Yeah, I'm still on board with this whole plan. We want all our mana. Oaster Report actually would have probably been very good. Yeah, okay. Yes. One of the few times I don't think we even lead with Aether Vial. And they mulled? All right. Let's go. This is why we bring in, 13 cards? Let's see. We left the Yorion and these two. So boarding in 12 cards, like you're bound to hit them, even an 80 card deck. We found 2. Snap it off. Hand's great. Like it is really tempting to play out this Aether Vial, but yeah, all right. Lena Line of the Void. I know it's not like the best hate against them, but it is a turn 0 piece of interaction, especially since they have the Rite of Flame. They're very likely to be on Past in Flames as well. I'm not a Storm expert though, so if someone, see something else, like, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And yeah, I think I'll just run out this Deafening Silence. Oh my god. Okay. Well, now I'm no. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so tempting. Okay. Deck. My goodness. Whew, deck. All right. But like that made me want to play the Aether Vial out. But I think just like, especially if we hit. All right. Yep, that's your one, and it's our turn. This is not Aethersworn Canonist. Yeah, I'm not sure they realize they can't cast anything else. But, you know, it is what it is. All right. Yep, nothing else. There's times I'm like, man, I want Kataki so bad. Okay. Do we not have it? Did we get rid of the stop on? Yeah, okay. So we need a stop on our main phase as well, please. Yeah. All right. All right, let's get a Kaldra. We care more about pressuring them than getting a Batter Skull to make sure we don't lose to Goblins, because they still have, like, they're going to have at least one piece to get through. They really have two pieces to get through, just one's on board. All right. Burning Wish, sure. It's a good card. Void Snare. That's the sorcery bouncing on-land permanent. Okay, sure. Let's leave this over here. Okay, that's a good one. So now we can play Saga. Yeah, so we can play Aether Vial off Saga and then put the Kaldra in. I like that. It's a sorcery too, so they can't even do it till their next turn. I'll move this over here. The reason we don't play Althalia there is because if they can, like, massacre additionally, then we we lose our Thalia. Whereas if we wait, we can have the mana up for the Thalia. All right. Opponent, aren't you having fun? All right. Well, yeah. I mean, this is the plan, right? Like, multiple problematic permanents. I am curious what their list actually looks like. I'll need to check out probably Bryant Cook's stuff recently. This may come as a surprise to you, but Storm is not. It's just like not the deck that I really want to play. I know Wild, but I used to play like old school Solidarity back when, like, you could play I think Mystical Tutor back in, God, this must have been like 2006. Not at any competitive level, but it was the sweeter High Tide deck, and I could only find Italian resets, and so I always knew the card as Riasetto. It was great. I think Andrea Mengucci would be happy. All right, this is great. All right, yeah. Let's just get in for 6. Question is, do we play out the Thalia or make a construct? And I feel like it's make a construct. Yeah. So if we make a construct, then that means the construct will be a 1, 2, 3, 3. Could be a 4, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, okay. I'm super on board with that. God, Urza Saga is really good in this deck. I was not, in 60 cards, I just don't think you have the room, right? Because you can't play more than 1, maybe 2, because you want your mana cost to be higher anyway. All right, yeah, that makes sense. So now we're going to try to go off. Sure. Yeah, you got it. 2 mana. Yeah, 2 mana. Leyline, doing the Lord's work. Yeah, that's a good card. Good game opponent. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason for me to let this resolve, so I'm just gonna do that and end the game. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Mindbreak Trap, Deafening Silence, Leyline of the Void. Good hate cards. GG's opponent. All right. Let's see if we can do the thing. Oh, wow. That was quick. I wonder if it's the same player. I feel like that's what happens a lot. It is not. Ada Lorenzi. Okay, so not the mirror match. I mean, this hand is totally fine. We just go Mother into Spirit into make multiple constructs, right? I think this is fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with this. We have this for the more fair stuff. We did lose the die roll, which makes me sad, but Street Wraith. Are we playing against? Okay, yeah. I mean, it could be Doomsday. I think it's more likely like Death's Shadow, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about game 1 with this specific configuration, but yeah, okay, Watergrave, it's Death Shadow. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna have to just jam things into this. Hopefully they don't have a bunch of wastelands and stuff, but we don't have a whole lot of choice either. Okay, that was a good find. I'm happy with it. Yeah, if they have the Days or the Force, they have the Days of the Force, and that's fine. Especially when they play the Delver, you don't have like a whole lot of choice in the matter. You just have to kind of jam your stuff. Yeah, so Spirit's very good. If they had the Days, I think they would have already cast it. So I'm just gonna run all my stuff right into the Days. Boom. I'm not trading. I will take 1 point. Okay, are we just gonna get a fast Death Shadow into play? It smells like it. They go down to 10, play a 3/3. Dress Down's a hell of a card in this deck, right? Okay, sure. Maybe they're trying to find one. I would assume they already have one if this is the plan they're executing, because otherwise they could have pondered first, then shuffled. But okay, just another Delverino. See, now I might block, because if they flip, okay, didn't give me the option. This is reasonable. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just play the Spirit out. No days, no days, no days. Cool. All right. So they just don't have days, right? Like there's just no way. What? It flipped. That might change things. Thoughtseize. They go to 8. It could be difficult for them to attack us here. And they, like, what do they even take, right? If they Thoughtseize us, they can take either a removal spell or a removal spell if we draw a white source or a white card. Honestly, we can just Urza Saga, put Yorion into our hand. Like, they're certainly not taking Batterskull, right? That's the easy part. But we get to, he goes to 8. We crack in for 3, put them to, okay, that one makes sense. Sure. We may have to plink one of these bugs, but I think we can wait a turn. Yeah, so Shadow, here we come. Yep. So they knew about this. They did not know about the planes. I feel like we are supposed to put Yorion into our hand and then Solitude. Yeah. And we can just plink down a bug. They go to 10. We are not attacking. So maybe we're supposed to Solitude there. Then they take our Batterskull. Like, I don't know. We have a lot of good draws still too. Like a Flicker Wisp is very good. They have to deal themselves damage for the Spirit, not to just trade with the Death Shadow as well. Sure. Yep. Go to 11. All right. Curious what? Sure. The fish. Okay. I think we play out this Saga to like just make a, well, okay, so we make a 1/1, next turn untap, make a 1/1, make a Retrofitter Foundry, then we play the Saga. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we could take 8 here. That seems super bad, though. So the question is, if we do this, we can next turn, like we can just throw that under the bus, right? We can untap, float a mana, get Retrofitter Foundry, make, we don't have quite enough mana to do that. Okay, yeah, so okay. Yeah, I think we just block there. Plan is to get a 1/1 flyer into play that we can block this Delver with. So I think we are supposed to protect here. Can get blown out, but I don't think there's a better line here. Okay, Fatal Push, yeah. Mom's down. We still get to gain 5 here. And if we draw another Solitude, we're in really good shape, right? So the question is, what are we... we're probably getting a Retrofitter Foundry here. Do we care about making another construct? Or do we play this Batterskull? I still don't think they have days. So I think we just float mana. Definitely the Retrofitter Foundry. We could make... Yeah, it's I think we're just doing this, though. Okay, yeah, I was they haven't dazed at all so far. So it feels pretty safe to do so. Yep, we can just wait. I'm fine trading here, right? Yeah, so obviously Swords Plowshares and Solitude are our best draws. But the good news is we have this Phyrexian Germ. We don't really want to suit it up. I think we just want to attack with it. Just to gain 4 life. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so we can make a guy and potentially Urza Saga if we hit a land. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't hate just attacking with the Germ either. Just to gain 4 fog and attack. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so we can make a construct and a servo. The constructs will then be 5/5s, which are big enough to tangle with the Gurmag, so we can double block the Gurmag if they attack with it. It's pretty good. All right, Retrofitter Foundry, I see you. I'm so glad these weren't. Honestly, Charming Prince would have been very good. Neither would. Palace Jailer probably wouldn't have been great. We just eat the bug and then, yeah. But Saga, that's a card. Okay. Yep, I will go to 6. Okay. Okay. My Kingdom for a Swords to Plowshares or a Recruiter, right? Kaldra is not what we want. It's at all. So, like, the question is, do we float mana? I don't think we do. I think we just make another guy, another big dude. Yeah, I'm cool with this. They turn into 7/7s. Jeez. Yeah, that's fine. We could turn them into 8/8s. If we turn them into 8/8s, they block 2 of those. Block, block. So they block, block, block. So if we attack with all 4 creatures, what happens? If we attack with all 4, like, I think we're supposed to wait. Like, if they have dress down, we're dead to the crackback anyway. So if we attack with all 3, 2 creatures have to get through. They can just let 1 Death Shadow die. They block Death Shadow on the construct, probably Gurmag on the other construct, and then eat the spirit, unlock all their cantrips. I don't like that. That's poo-poo. Yeah, and if they have dress down, we die. I think I'm just, like, completely content with that. But this way we get to turn this into a flyer to block. Okay. Sure. They did get to draw a card that way. This is true. I think we want to make the flyer. I'm, like, pretty sure. This is a tough game. That would be, like, quickly solved by Swords of Plowshares. Quickly. Yeah, because we just kill the Death Shadow and then attack for 20 plus damage. I would be shocked if they didn't have dress down, but, you know, can't beat that, so I'm gonna play like they don't have it. We'll see what they do. I don't think they know about either of these cards. Yeah, they do not, so that's good. We are representing Swords of Plowshares, but I feel like if we had Swords of Plowshares, we would have, sorry about that, we would have used it. I will take literally any piece of removal in the deck. Okay. I think we try to do this now. We sack this, make a flyer, block. Yep. We can always make another dude if we need to. Gain 3 life. Yeah, we need 6 mana to do that in 1 turn. It's gonna be a yes. I don't hate that. Turns it into an 11/11. And they have to block with multiple Death Shadows on it. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Yeah. Cool. I'll attack. Crash. But 11's a lot of life. And once again, like, I feel like if they had removal or dress down, they would have... Okay, sure. They would have already done it. Yeah, so they double block. I get to eat one of them. Sure. Okay. I don't hate this. Solitude, Skyclave, Recruiter. I'll take any of these. Sure. Do we have a dress down as well? So I super die? It's up to you, opponent. Yeah, sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything I would want to bring in. I don't think there is. Okay. They get to rearrange the top 3 cards of their deck, so that's pretty cool. Cage, I don't think is a thing we want. Needle, I don't think is a thing we want. I can't think of anything we really want here. It is awkward that the constructs are bigger than the Gurmag Angler. Like, yeah, so they're probably just attacking with the Aberration here. Ooh, that's 12. That's a lot of damage. Okay, well, now we're blocking. I think we're just blocking with the Spirit. They can't dress down. So I think we just take 12 here, go to 5. Yeah, it's fine. Sure. And so we can make another dude or just suit up this Batter Skull. I don't hate just... Like, they have to block with the Gurmag, but we need multiple blockers too. Yes, for sure. And I think we go no on this one, right? Yeah, seems fine. Okay. Look, tapped out. And Snuff Out costs 4 life, right? Let me look that up real quick. Are they just dead? Like, I'm 90% sure this costs 4 life. If you control Swamp, you may pay 4 life. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, just suit it up. They know I don't have Swords Plowshares, so okay. Yeah, I think opponent got... Okay, yeah. A little too aggressive. They didn't realize they were at 4. Yep. Snuff Out. Woo. All right. Cool. I sniffed out the Snuff Out. I don't think there's anything we want to bring in. I think this matchup's just like very good. We now have 8 Sword Plowshares, which is the best card against Death Shadow. Retrofitter Foundry is good. Urza Saga, like, I need to get Urza Saga some medical care because it had to have thrown its back out carrying me that game. It made, what, the 2 Urza Sagas made 3, like, 8/8s? All right. Yeah, I don't want them to know I'm not boarding in anything, so we can just chill for a minute. Okay. That's good enough for me. All right. Yeah, like, Dress Down has to be in their deck, right? There's no way it's not. This is not a good hand. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. And we'll bottom the Flicker Wisp, probably. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So we lead with Plains into probably Port and play either Spirit or Stoneforge. Unless we just draw Aether Vial this turn, which is what I would hope to do. I aspire to be the best Death and Taxes player, so I'm hoping I just draw Vial on one, because that would be a good signal from the, you know, from the Death and Taxes RNGesus. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. I'll take a 1-drop. Do we have a Daze or a Force this time? No. Maybe they don't have Daze in this deck, which that seems wrong, but they could have also just not drawn it. Like, these are very possible things. Sudden Edict, that card's sweet. Okay, I'm not getting Sudden Edicted. Are they missing land drops? Feel like they're missing land drops if this is their play. So maybe we're supposed to Stoneforge here. Okay, do we have like a push as well or something? Sure, makes sense. All right, take 3. And I think we'll just play out the Spirit here. We could also play out the Stoneforge. Could play out Stoneforge to go get Jite. And Jite could like actually do some work. Or we could play Spirit, kind of force the Edict. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, I'm just gonna assume they don't have Daze in their deck. Yeah, so with that, we're probably playing the Recruiter, getting like a Skyclave Apparition, because that card's sweet. Sure. Oh my goodness. Sure. Probably naming Spirit, I would assume. If it names anything but Spirit, we're fine. Okay, yeah. Name Spirit. Makes sense to me. Alright, so we'll take 3. We get to then play Recruiter to use our mana. And we get to keep playing through Wasteland, which I kind of like. Okay. And I like Skyclave here. It's cheaper. If we draw like a Swords Plowshares, we get to multi-spell. And we'll eat the Aberration. The Bug Boy. Do we have a Thoughtseize? That would not be nice. Oh, what a jerk. Oh my god. What a monster. Yeah, they don't have Daze in this deck. Okay. So We can Stoneforge. And what else? I don't know. Good news is they don't have that much pressure. Like 5 damage is a lot of pressure, but... Alright, yeah. No blocks. Ooh. That's a good one. I don't hate just like Swords the Delver. I think we play the Stoneforge Mystic though. I think we do just get a GT here. The question is, do we play the GT? I don't think we do. I don't think we respect another Swords to Plowshares or another Hymn to Rock. I don't hate playing the GT. I don't know. This is close. I just want to use all my mana. Is it worth it to attack? Probably. Pow. Yeah. Yeah. If we had the 5th land rolled up, I might have considered putting the Yorion into my hand instead, along with Swords of Plowshares, but we will see what happens. Because we can still do that play next turn. If we hit a land, we get to... what we got? Thoughtseize? That's a good one. I'm glad we played the GT. And we can just F6 now. All right, everybody's at 9. 9, 9, 9. Probably a Death Shadow. Okay. Yeah. I take 5, probably. Sure. Yeah, I'm not blocking, so. That's a good one. That's a very good one, actually. It's not a spirit, right? Sick. What are we hitting here is the question. We could hit a Stoneforge. And then we can get like a Cauldra or a Batterskull. That's pretty sweet. Or we can hit the Recruiter. I mean, both of these are bad against whatever, right? So I think we... Oh, sure. Okay. Are we just dead? No, we're not just dead. We have to block the Death Shadow. And we have to block another creature. But at least we get to kill the Aberration, assuming they don't have another removal spell. Okay. And, oh, I guess we know they have the Sudden Edict, right? Yeah, okay. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they'll attack. Plague Engineer, not super scared of that card. If the game goes on another couple turns, I'm like pretty happy with it. Yeah. I definitely don't want Peacekeeper in against the deck that's like bringing Plague Engineer, because they just kind of want to name human generally anyway. Yeah. Okay. This is a keep. We have plenty of mana. We have a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Big fan. And they don't have a lot of good answers to this Retrofitter. Like, and of course Solitude's an excellent card in the matchup. They trying to force a will? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what opponent's plan is. I might Wasteland here. Kind of like Wastelanding here. Brainstorm? Yeah, sure. Love me some Wasteland life. Okay. Just gonna bop this over here so I remember it. Sure. I mean, that's what I wanted to see, right? They just don't have good mana here. And we have 4 basics. Okay, cool. So we can just go basics up the chain. Yeah, I don't hate getting a GT here. Hopefully we get something to do with 1 mana. And they are Brainstorm locked, so yep. Alright, this is what we like to see. I probably could have actually gotten Kaldra, knowing that they didn't have another land. Yeah, that was bad of me. But that's fine. They're 2 mana off of... Yeah, so Recruiter, we probably... Just go get a Skyclave Apparition, right? Or... Yeah, Skyclave Apparition seems like real good. Yeah. Yep, so they know about the Apparition, but that's the only card they know about. I guess they know about the GT too. If they don't hit a colored source, I'm just going to play and equip the GT. I don't think there's a reason to not Stoneforge it in. I mean, they kept... Oh my god, they have days. They must have like 2, right? Alright. No reason to get this forced. Does it resolve? Please. I would like to go to sleep. Please. Yes, this one. We don't even do anything with the Retrofitter Foundry. It's just going to sit there. And when we have 6 mana in play, we get to start activating it at least once a turn, twice a turn, depending on how many servos we have. I guess once we hit 6, we can make a 1/1 flyer every turn. And then, yeah, that's pretty good. Just start making 4/4s after a hot minute. Okay. You got it. Opponent did keep the hand. It's like, oh, I can't believe you wasted my 1 underground seat, but that was a liability that you took on. Sometimes I keep these greedy hands. I'm trying to not keep the 1 land, even multiple Vial hands anymore, because you just need more mana than you used to in the deck, and it's kind of hard to break the habits that you had, for years. Okay. I don't think there's even a reason to put Yorion into my hand, right? Yeah, I think we just start making dudes. All right. Pow pow. Maybe we put Yorion into our hand just so we efficiently use our mana. But we can also just leave up this Solitude and be pretty happy. Okay, is it Dismember? Sudden Edict. Sure. I will sacrifice Stoneforge Mystic. don't think there's a reason to use any counters. Yeah, so if we put Yorion into our hand and make a 1/1, we have 9, 10 power in play. It's not quite enough, so I think we just wait. Oh, whatever. This isn't a coward. This isn't a coward's video. We're so far ahead, we might as well just use all of our mana. We have 4 counters on a GT against a creature deck. Shoot. They can play Plague Engineer, name human, but we can pump it in response to playing it, and then we can kill the Plague Engineer, so we even get to keep our recruiter around. I wouldn't hate a Waste or a Rishadan Port, obviously, but not gonna complain. Make a 1/1. This makes their Sudden Edicts notably worse as well. Cool. All right. I think we just attack here. I don't hate playing the Mom because we can. So we need basically 3, 4, 5 mana, right? So we want to make this into a 1/1 which costs 1 mana. Then we untap it. Oh, okay. So we can just not play the Mom and be completely fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine just making a bunch of Thopters. Can also, I don't know, man. I just don't want to lose from here. If we make the Mom here, we'll have 5 mana. We can turn this into, I mean, we can make a 4/4 also. I don't hate that. Sure, we'll play the Mom. Yeah, that'll cost 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's so weird to me that it gets cheaper up the chain rather than more expensive. I think Mom's probably dead here. It smells like a dead Mom anyway. Yep. All right. Mom down. I mean, we have lethal through this GT, right? So I think we just go wide at this point, since they don't have Berserk to go over the top or Temur Battle Rage. And Dress Down doesn't stop these tokens. Yeah, we didn't need to do much this game. We wastelanded them once. They, kind of fumbled around. Yep. Okay. We also just have 3 removal spells in our hand that turns into 5 removal spells, plus 6 counters on a GT. I don't know if that's the most counters I've ever had on a GT. I think I might have had 8 at one point when it got needled or revoked, but it's certainly more than any time in the last couple of years. Another one. Dress Down? Because that doesn't do anything. I'm so confused. Petty Theft, sure. I'll gain 12 life. Which I'm fine with that too. Okay, it is in my hand. Okay, so then we make a 4/4. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay. So we attack for 5, put them to 4. Yeah. Make a guy. Untap. We have 7 mana. I mean, we could make 2 1/1s as well, that's pretty good. I think making 2 1/1s is pretty good. I think that actually just means they're dead. I don't know. I think kind of all roads lead to the Rome, and my opponent's just kind of tanking about it. I don't know. Maybe they got really frustrated. I don't know. But I'm at 32. Opponent's at 9. Even if they have Death Shadow, like I have multiple ways to answer multiple Death Shadows. So sure. Yep. Because we can make a guy with 2, untap it, make another guy with 2. Unless we want a flyer. I don't think we want a flyer. They can block flyers. They can only block flyers, but still. What you got? Snuff out. Do it. That's how you take yourself out. You snuff out. Plague Engineer. Sure. Human, I would assume. Yeah, sure. He knows about... Yeah, okay. We can also just... I mean, there's no reason to do that, right? Alright, make a 1/1. Yeah, swords. Got more where these came from. Is that game? Opponent? I'll attack you for exactly lethal damage. I think he's just gonna time out at this point. Oh well. That's frustrating because I thought the first 2 games were generally pretty interesting. But you know, is what it is. I don't remember if they won game 1 or if we won game 1. I feel like they won game 1, and then game 2 we got the Batter Skull onto Constructs. I don't remember which one that was. I should have held priority so I could have also solituded. Okay. Oh, maybe they disconnected. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, okay. Sure. GG's. I think they just didn't want to take lethal damage. Like, I can't lose the death and taxes. All right. So that felt much better. I feel like I certainly played tighter. I've been kind of off in the last few leagues, just kind of shaking off rust. Haven't played with like while recording myself before either. Usually if I'm talking, it's because I have like friends and me are just, playing over Discord. But I'm pretty happy with the list. Like as that game really demonstrated, Urza's Saga in this deck, chef's kiss. The ability to just like make extra bodies, and then make more extra bodies. Obviously, everyone knows Retrofitter Foundry plus Urza Saga is excellent. Getting an Aether Vial late is sometimes fine. And then, of course, being able to like grab, like against Storm, we got to grab Grafdigger's Cage off of our land that had made like multiple threats. I think we made, I don't know if we made 2, but it pressured and it disrupted, right? And there's just literally no other card that does that, especially in the deck where like we happily play like 35 lands. It feels like a lot, but I think if you went down to 60, it would be like 28, something like that, which is admittedly a lot of lands. But the fact that the deck between Retrofitter Foundry, like Batterskull and Kaldra, and then of course, you know, you have Solitudes, Yorion, just to like rebuy your value. I'm really happy with where the deck's at right now. I think it's really clean. It's literally the entire deck is 4-ofs except for 19 planes. And these 5, which can all be tutored by at least 4 cards. So Sanctum Umbrella can be tutored with the Recruiters, of course, Jite, Batterskull, and Kaldra. Of course, we know the Stoneforge package. Get back in there, Kaldra. And then Retrofitter Foundry, of course, off the Saga. And yeah, Saga making Vials in late game in those fair matchups can be pretty good too. I think I probably have to keep Peacekeeper. I keep beating Elves because solely that card, and we just play Protect the King with it. Yeah, I mean, Containment Priest is good. I think if I wanted to play a couple Council's Judgments, I would probably have to trim some of this. We could probably trim the Needle. I don't want to, but we could trim like the Needle for 1, and then either a Deafening Silence or a Leyline, probably a Leyline for the second one. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Please give me feedback. Let me know what you want me to do. I'll do anything except play Luminarch Aspirant unless people want to give me money, and then I'll consider it. But yeah, anyway, hope y'all have a great day, and Disgruntled Elk signing off.